Welcome back to the channel, everyone. If you caught the last video, you do know that I recently installed some Acuity parts on my daily driver, and today we're gonna install some more. Alright, so as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I did recently install some Acuity parts on my daily driver, that of course being my 2024 Honda Civic Si. What we did install in the last video is going to be the insulated ESCO shift knob, the upgraded boot collar, as well as the podium oil cap. Now all three parts are performing quite well, absolutely no issues, and I'm really enjoying the upgrade. But of course, if that wasn't enough, I do want to take it to that next level and install the full Stage 2 shift kit that Acuity offers for both the 11th gen Honda Civic as well as the 5th gen Acura Integra. Now with that being said, I do want to point out this video is not going to be a full step-by-step detailed install video. When a company like Acuity offers excellent installation instructions with great photos at that, it really is kind of boring and redundant to essentially turn those instructions into a video, right? So what I'm going to do instead is kind of give you a high overview of the install process and then really just give you my opinion and my feedback on how the parts work, how the install went, and just overall quality and effectiveness of the parts. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in here and do some unboxing first. So first off, hats off to Acuity for their awesome marketing and branding. All the purple is simply on point. Actually, even their grease is purple, which is just wild. So again, I love that and it looks really good. Okay, so what do we have here? We have the full Stage 2 shift kit that fits all 11th gen manual Civics and 5th gen manual Integras. And then included in this kit, we have the short throw adapter. This will shorten the shifting throws overall and is a good quality piece. Nice and solid, made out of 300 series stainless steel, and it will reduce throws by about 20%, which is going to be a pretty substantial difference. From there, we have the shifter rocker upgrade. This is a great example where strong, good quality metal upgrades the feel, sturdiness, and overall longevity over the soft plastic that is used for the OEM setup. It's made from 661 aluminum, and it'll actually narrow the gates about 10%, which will be noticeable when going from second to third and from 4th to 5th. Also, because it is solid metal, there is much less flex, so overall feedback will be greatly improved, and also overall play and friction will be reduced thanks to a bronze bushing in the main pivot point. Alright, next up we have the shifter base bushings. No point in installing everything else if the base it all relies on is soft and sloppy. Going from a highly compliant rubber to a rigid 661 T651 aluminum bushing provides stability and a much more solid feel. It basically takes away all the sponginess of the OEM bushings, plus obviously they just look super cool in this purple finish. Now another set of bushings that is included, this time it's going to be on the other end. These are the shifter cable bushings. Again, same thing, weak bendy rubber OEM bushings feel spongy and flex too much, and again an upgrade to aluminum to make sure that your shifter cables are able to provide great feedback. And then last but not least, this one is big and often not found in other more basic shifter kits. This is going to be the stiffer centering spring. So you know when you're throwing your car back into neutral, there is kind of a spring that sort of snaps it back into the center. Well, this version has 50% more centering force than the stock spring that it replaces. It has a much larger diameter, so it has more force, and when you are ready to go back into neutral, it'll provide a much more snappy and direct return to center or neutral, and it does really provide a perfect match to the other shifter improvements. Okay, so now that we have seen all the parts, let's go ahead and get to the install. So here's the thing, you guys. When I first spoke to Acuity, I explained to them that this car is not going to be a full track build. I have done that with different cars in the past, and I also have a motorcycle if I really want to go fast. So what I really want is for this Civic to be more of an OEM Plus kind of a build, you know, what a Civic Si could be if Honda didn't have to watch the budget as closely as they do when trying to make a profit. So still a fully capable street car, a fully comfortable street car with more sportiness, precision, and fun. So when it comes to a shifter setup, I previously had an 8th generation Civic Si that I did do a full racing short shifter setup on, and when it was on track and I was just slamming through gears, it was fine. But for when I took the car out on a normal drive on the street, shifting was actually quite a chore. It took quite a bit of effort and quite a bit of force to get into gear, and it was honestly kind of a workout. I didn't really like it unless I was on the track. So I made that clear up front that I want the benefits of improved and shorter shifting, but that I did not want to deal with the issues of having a full race setup on the street. Now the team at Acuity said perfect. That's exactly what you will get with our Stage 2 shift kit. Much better, more improved, more precise, and better feeling shifting without any of the negatives or downsides of a full race setup. You will still have a fully shootable car that does just fine daily driving and obviously just fine being enjoyed on the track. Now, I was very hopeful, but at the same time, I was a tad skeptical. I mean, at the end of the day, marketing is marketing, but sure enough, the team at Acuity was spot on. This setup is exactly what I was looking for in my OEM Plus build. A much better shift experience without any of the downside. I do daily this car to work every day, dealing with stop and go traffic with lots and lots of shifting, and quite frankly, it has been no issues at all, no full arm workout, and no issues getting into gear. Really just a great overall feel. Quite frankly, it really is just perfect. So hats off to the team at Acuity for this one, a really good upgrade for the 11th gen Civic and the 5th gen Integra. And as I did mention in the last video, this is also a mod that you interact with every time you drive your car, so you really do get your money's worth as you get a chance to experience the improvement every time you drive your car. Now I will say the one thing that I really like about this setup is that once you put it all back together and you kind of clean up the installation, it really looks completely stock. I mean, obviously the shift knob is different, but everything else about the kit with all the plastics put back on, the center console put back together, it again just looks completely stock, which on the one hand is really cool because if you want to have that sleeper stock appearance, if you actually keep the factory knob, no one will know that you changed anything out. But it is also kind of a shame because really the purple accents and the higher quality components are all hidden, so there's kind of a double-edged sword right there. But with that being said, even though it does look stock, once you get in the car, put your hand on the shifter and start driving, well, that's when you really feel a massive difference. Honestly, so far, I'm really impressed because not only do the gates feel tighter, the shifter feels shorter, and then the return to center, the return to neutral, is just a totally different feel from factory. I really thought the Civic Si had a very, very good 6-speed manual from the factory, and really for a factory setup, there wasn't a lot to complain about. Yes, I complained about the shift knob, obviously being metal and burning my hand, but as a whole, the shifting experience is actually really quite good. I would argue one of the best currently out in the industry. And that includes some very expensive cars that are a lot more expensive than the Civic Si. And so really for me, it was kind of hard to assume or imagine that it could get that much better, but after installing this kit, that's exactly what happened. Everything that I like about the setup, everything I like about the experience has just been overall amplified, right? So it's really that kind of OEM Plus feel where you go from a really good setup and you increase it by about 20%, right? So I say 20% in the sense of it feels that much better. It feels shorter, tighter, overall just feels like a better quality setup. And that's because the components are of a higher quality material. The other thing I do want to point out is, again, my fear in the beginning was that it might make shifting difficult. Like I said on my 8th gen Civic, because of the short throw setup, shifting became a chore or a workout. Definitely not the case here. It's really a OEM Plus like setup where I do feel the benefits, I do feel the shorter throws, but there is absolutely no extra effort on my part to get the car into gear. So really exactly what I was looking for and exactly what I asked for is what I got with this setup. Okay, so the cool thing about video editing is that you get to make time go by in an instant. That's right, here I am almost 5,000 miles later, and the Acuity Stage 2 shift kit feels just like it did on the first day, and that is fantastic. We've got a great change in overall feel as far as shifting goes, very minimal play, and overall it just feels really, really good. I got exactly what I asked for in a fantastic OEM Plus feel. Now, between the Stage 2 short shift kit and the insulated ESCO knob, I literally have no complaints. I really couldn't ask for more. All right, so that's going to be it for today's video. I do want to say that if you do own a 11th gen Honda Civic, or if you own a 5th gen Integra, regardless of trim, as long as it's a manual, I definitely do recommend checking out this kit. Now, full transparency here, I do want to tell you guys that Acuity is not paying me for these videos. They are not paying me to tell you one thing or another. They simply ask me for my honest opinion on their products, and that's exactly what I'm giving them, and obviously giving you, the viewer, as well. Again, though, with that full transparency, there are going to be affiliate links down below. What that basically means is if you click the links and decide to purchase these products, I do get a small kickback to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but obviously helps us keep the lights on here at Fifth North. With that being said, once again, I'm not telling you to buy anything, but I am telling you that I had a fantastic experience so far. Again, I put roughly 10,000 miles on this short shift kit and the insulated shift knob, and so far everything has worked absolutely flawlessly. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this is my daily driver. I'm not looking for a full race setup, and so again, having a kit that makes shifting difficult for daily duty is not what I needed, and it's exactly not what I got here. What I got here was a perfect OEM Plus feel, all the benefits of shorter, tighter shifting without any of the downsides of having a full race setup. So once again, I do highly recommend this setup. The shift knob, especially if you live in a hot environment, having an insulated shift knob is huge because, again, my hand isn't getting burned. It's also not freezing in the wintertime. Kind of the best, really, overall experience when it comes to a place that has both hot and cold weather. So again, I do highly recommend it for that purpose. And then again, just the overall build quality, overall materials used, everything is top notch. So I can't say enough good things. All right, so again, that's going to be it for this video. If you made it this far, if you think the shift kit looks cool, hit that like button for me. And if you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button as well, as there's plenty more cool videos coming out. Some motorcycle stuff, some car stuff, and some photography stuff as well. All right, thank you all for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.